teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? What a build-up here for this college football playoff quarterfinal game. It's the Texas A&M Aggies against the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Wants to throw it. It is intercepted. Look out, he's in the... He could go. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. They start this playoff game with a pass. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Oh, boy, it's 1st and 20 after the holding penalty. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He lets it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
He's past the marker. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. Here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this is a perfect start for this offense, getting him going early in this game on some big runs. This offensive line, they've come out with some serious energy here, and this ground game is chewing up the yards.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6.
That's such a nice gain on 1st down. Now you bring up 2nd and short, and now you can even go play action. You can take a shot down the field knowing you can always come back and run it on 3rd down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO. Well, you know this head coach told his offensive play caller that he's got 2 snaps here to get the 1st down. You throw it on 3rd and 1, you can come right back and run the football on 4th and 1.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. That's a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Aggies! Powers into the end zone. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a 1st down. This is a really nice job by the...
It's caught. He's got room. He's in the clear. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. And the hold will back the offense up. 1st down and 20. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Outstanding coverage in the back end. They play nickel defense here at a defensive back, and this coverage is marvelous. There's really nowhere to go with the football, and because of that, you can tell this quarterback patting the football, holding it in the pocket, and that allows the rush to get home. Great combination of coverage and rush working together here.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Spinning out of the tackle. Could take it all the way. Breaks into the clear. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fights through the tackler. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. See if they try it out the field goal team.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. We talked with this coaching staff. They said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the pressure's on. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Quick throw caught on the left side. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
You cannot miss a wide-open wide receiver down the field. That's a big play, a huge play. Could have broken this game.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. He's looking deep again. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle made out of the 46. Return team does an excellent job there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Delivers quickly to the left side. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
He got it. The field goal's good.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll run it here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
It's been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M. He runs it into the end zone. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. And it seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB run.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck, and you know you're going to get a heavy dose of quarterback run, which they're featuring right here.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the third quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the second quarter and then get the ball in the third quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this second half. Because here we go. We got one half of football left to move on in this playoff.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Just trying to get rid of it. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle after the pick, and then he'll do it for the first half of play. And the Tigers will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown.
This is exactly how you draw it up, is getting a score in the first drive of the third quarter when you defer when you win the coin toss, but never do you expect it to be on the kickoff return. What a return right here, and just an electric way to start this second half.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Now the freshman threw it behind the receiver. Off the mark.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Breaks into the clear. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
It's a short completion to the tight end. They can't stop him. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him.
Well, this protection has been an issue all day long, and here again the quarterback is hit as he throws the football. He just has never been comfortable, and another incompletion for this offense.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, nearly picked off again. They almost had another one, but it will set up 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's running out of time here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He could go. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here comes the pressure. And he'll just get rid of it.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, this defense told us they were going to be ready for these completions at or near the line of scrimmage, and that was going to be a big part of their plan, and you can see that paying off here. Good pursuit, good job tackling in space, and that's a completion for no gain.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
I tell you, those plays can be so frustrating as a quarterback. You read the defense really well, get to the check down, throw it to the back, and he just drops it on the outside. That's when your leadership has to come out. As a QB, go up to him and say, hey, shake it off, I'm coming right back to you.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes in these early turnovers and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Here comes the rush. Oh, quick pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job with a combination of coverage and rush working together.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Just been an awful game for this quarterback. Ball continues to go into harm's way. The timing is off. The ball placement is off. He's thrown several interceptions, and again, the ball is in the hands of the defense. This time, they just can't bring it in.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Oh, a reverse. And he'll be brought down way behind the line of scrimmage as the defense just blew up that play.
Playing great defense is about being disciplined, Chris, and they've got great discipline here. On the reverse, everybody stays home and there's nowhere to go. This is a really good job. Again, being disciplined with your assignment. You do your job well, and you're going to play quality defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Gives it to the back. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
That's a great run on third down, and this defense was clearly set up to stop the pass. There was nobody up front, and they gashed them here with a nice big gain to produce a 4th down that I think they can go for it. It's 4th and short. Why not go for this? Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for it. 4th and short in the red zone. But they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. That's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top. And with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down.
Here we go. Booster.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there. But with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense. Try to get another series moving forward.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Backed up after the intentional grounding, second down and very long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge game through the air.
Chris, you can tell this defense is expecting the run here, expecting the offense to drain the clock with the lead in the fourth quarter, but the offense is having none of that. Continuing to be aggressive and executing the passing game down the field. That's a big play there.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And he just throws it away. Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Here he goes. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, LSU.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing. Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he's got it again. Breaking into the clear. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the route is on. This offense continues to execute. They don't care about the seeding. They don't care about the odds makers. This is a confident group when they're showing it.
And, Chris, we are seeing firsthand why most coaches would rather play in the first round than have this extended layoff that is so difficult to get your team ready to go after that long break. Meanwhile, this group, they established momentum round one, and they've maintained it here in round two.
From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Return. Western. Go.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's looking deep here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. A handoff to the back. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Second down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Design quarterback run. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now LSU will spend their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
Really impressive assignment football from this defense. You got to set the edge, and then you got to pursue, and you got to run after that football hard, and this defense is able to do it, and then they're able to make the tackle on the outside. I love a defense that'll get after it from an effort perspective. Look,
he'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with the sack.
I feel like they're just trying to show off, get that first down, rub salt in the wound here. They're up big. Listen, they're going to win the football game, and this defense just said, no, we're not giving you a conversion there.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He'll hand it off. Look out, he's got space ahead. And there it is, the first down to essentially ice this playoff game, and they'll move on to the semifinals. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Pounding away with the run game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a 1st down. Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. This team just continues to impress. Back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seedings out. They're in to the semifinals, and they look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They've played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser begins a long offseason, and the winner stays alive for the national championship. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.